Hello people, today I'm bringing you some flawless TDM on Villa using the Olympia shotgun, and you can tell it's kind of an old gameplay because there is a point in the game where I shoot some guy into second chance with the Olympia shotgun, which is recently patched because if you now shoot a guy with a shotgun, second chance is cancelled out automatically. It will just kill them straight up, which is always nice. And also if you shoot someone into second chance with a different gun and then someone else finishes them off, you still get the kill. But not just the Olympia this game. I don't want to disappoint you with, by lying to you guys. So I'm also using the AK-74U and a Commander, which I find lying on the ground, which are very useful guns indeed. Yes, so I haven't been playing too much Black Ops at all lately. I've already gone into why I haven't been. It's mostly internet-related problems. I still like the game. By the way, this here is a nice little Tomahawk. The guy is standing still, easy target. In fact, most of the gaming I've been doing recently is playing Mario Kart on my girlfriend's Wii, and I thought I was playing it and I was enjoying myself because Mario Kart's a great game, and I was thinking, Mario Kart is a game which has really stood the test of time. I mean, I can't remember the last time there was a Nintendo console where there wasn't Mario Kart. I've never played the SNES and the NES, but I'm assuming it was on those as well. But I mean, like, Mario Kart is a game which has been going on for years and years, and I'm still not bored of it at all. I don't think anyone is, because it's still one of the most popular games you can get for any Nintendo console. And I was thinking, wow, gaming really hasn't changed that much in terms of Mario. But it kind of reminded me at the same time of games I played in the past, like my gaming history. So I thought, I know, I got a 7-minute video here, and I don't have too much to say about the gameplay itself. So why not just go into my gaming history? And I feel kind of weird talking about just myself for like 7 minutes, like telling a story of my life or something. I always feel like it's going to end with someone saying, yeah, cool story, bro. I just feel like that guy from the Pokemon games with the Rapidash in the Pokemon fan club, and he's rambling on about it, saying how warm and cuddly or whatever it is, and you're just sitting there going, look, please, I don't care, just let me go, alright? But if you guys would rather I just talk about other stuff like this as opposed to the gameplay itself, just let me know what you prefer. This is a democracy, I'm willing to take suggestions. But, back to the gaming history. So, I was a bit late into gaming. When I first started playing any kind of game, I was probably 6 or 7 years old. Which is, a long time after games consoles had come out. And I think the first console I ever had was a Sega Master System. My dad brought it home from work once. I don't know where he got it from. He just appeared home with this console and this bunch of games. I was like, yeah, fine, I'll take it. I think I pretty much exclusively played Sonic the Hedgehog, the original, for the Sega Master System, for maybe a couple of years. And that was a really great game, but I could never get past like Jungle Zone 2. I was a horrible player back then. And I think the reason was because at the time I had really bad eye problems. Like, I wear glasses now pretty much 90% of the time just because my eyesight's pretty bad. Not caused by gaming, I hope. But anyways, I was having trouble reading and stuff at school, and like my eyes would water when I try and read and stuff, so my parents figured I better only play like 15 minutes of gaming at a time. And I accepted that because I knew my eyes were bad. And I would read like manuals of games and stuff, and it would say, take 15 minutes break after every 1 or 2 hours of play. And I was like, 1 or 2 hours of play? Who plays for that long in one go? And yet now I can, easily sit through a 3-hour gaming session. But that's not the point. So I'd only play 15 minutes at a time, and as you guys probably know, Sonic the Hedgehog, there were no save functions. So try and beat the entire game in 15 minutes when you're 6 or 7 years old. Just doesn't work. But yeah, that was really fun at the time. And I remember then moving on to the PlayStation 1. I think the first ever game I played on there was Final Fantasy VII, which to date still remains my favourite game of all time. It's just incredible, the storyline is amazing. I actually felt like I was in the game. I could happily play through it all again now. But yeah, I mean, that was a great game, and the PlayStation 1 era was probably my favourite era of all the games. It had such a variety of games. I mean, now I feel like all games are geared towards either gimmicky, weird waving of arms and stuff on like the Wii or Kinect or whatever, or first-person shooters, which are good, they're good in their own rights. But I just liked the way there was so much variety back in the PlayStation 1 era. You had the likes of, well, I'll just list some of the stuff I've done in retrospect. Cooler World, Ape Escape, Crash Bandicoot, just this whole array of different things. It was just a really good time for gaming, I think. And straight after that was the PS2. I think some of my favourite games from that were Time Splitters was a big one, I loved that. Wipeout Fusion, Soul Calibur, Need for Speed Underground, all great games. J-Cocoon 2, I probably spent about maybe 100 hours in that game. It was such a great game, I got addicted to it completely. Another thing, and I'm kind of backtracking a bit here, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Color was one of the best games I've ever played. Also, the Pokemon games, Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Gold, my personal favourites. Also some PC games as well. There weren't too many PC games since I never had a decent enough computer to handle most of them. But some of the simulation games like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Theme Hospital, The Sims of course, classic one. Just some really great games there, and not really competitive or online or anything, just a few strategy games, a few simulation games. Dawn of War Soulstorm was a great game of course. I want to do that eventually in retrospect. After that of course came the PS3, the Xbox 360. Fun fact, the first console I got out of that generation was a 360. I say I got it, my brother got it, but I played it quite a lot. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty 4 when I first got that. I'd never played any kind of online shooter game before. The only thing close to it was Time Splitters 3, and that's not close to it at all. If you've ever played that, you'll know that it was a completely different style of first-person shooter. So when I played it, I was outright amazed by everything in it. The graphics, the sound, the gameplay itself, of course. It was just an incredible experience. And that was kind of what got me into this YouTube thing in the first place. I was playing Call of Duty 4 and I realised how bad I was at the game. I was going like negative every game. So I just typed on YouTube, COD 4, TDM or whatever. First thing that came up was Blame Truth, first Call of Duty commentator, as you all probably know. Learned some gameplay off him, learned some tips and stuff. And then I thought, you know what, I could do the same thing, why not? And then I basically started on World at War when it came out. I think I got COD 4 a bit late. It was close to when World at War was released anyway. But yeah, that's the end of the gameplay. That took up quite a lot of time. I'm amazed how easy. But anyways, if you liked this gameplay or this kind of style of commentary, please leave a like rating. Like ratings are always good. Final score I think is 26-0. Nice little flawless. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.